Testing this Swiss pine wood. Yesterday I tested this wood carving spoon, little spoon. And now I wanted to make some wooden mask. So hope you are going to enjoy it. As usual, with a wooden block like this, I'm starting from the nose. But this time it's not going to be a wooden spirit. Hello, welcome. Hello everyone. Oh, hello from Italy. This time I'm going to test this wood, Swiss pine, which is a soft wood. I carved this little spoon, coffee spoon with this wood yesterday, but I don't know, it's too small, the spoon, and the wood is soft, so I wanted to make some face details. The grain isn't so much good for detailed things, so I'm going to try this. I created this imagine of the mask, tiki mask. That's why I'm starting from the nose, as usual, starting from a wooden block. Hello, thank you. My goal of carving softwood is to, how to say, break my limits, because sometimes carving soft wood with details, fine details, is harder than carving it with hardwood. Yeah, this grain, as you can see, I can cut to this direction, so even if it's soft, needs some attention. And by the way, today I finished to carve, finished to carving and put oil to the wood spirit. Yeah, as those days I'm carving wood spirits. This is apple wood. This is very hard. I took time before finish it, and this is olive wood. So it's much different than this one. Yeah, probably I like more basswood than this one. Basswood has not grain, has not tricky grain. It's a little harder, but it's a soft wood. Hi, hello. So I hope that I'll be able to understand this wood. Hi, hello. So first thing is I'm making this one tiki mask, just freehand design, not I mean just watching design, not drawing. I wanted to make a simple design because to make a wood spirit, as I like to do wood spirit like realistic faces, and well, making a realistic face in this wood is pretty tricky. So I just decided to make something simple. Itself, this wood is soft, but the grain doesn't allow me to cut to all directions. Recently I started to carving bigger sculptures using always my knives, my hand tools. So who doesn't know me, you can check on my channel, subscribe to support and follow my carving creations. Hi, hello. I never wasn't good at drawing, but I've got used to make some simple lines. Messing with this, with wood, yeah, of course, I do. If you mean this, and I wanted to make some tutorials, even some video tutorials of wood carving, even for beginners, but as lately I received comments, messages about tutorials. Just uh, I need to training this softwood and to see to find a better way to make tutorials. Hi, hello. No, Pinocchio. For Pinocchio I would need a thick wood only to make the nose, or I just should make the nose from another piece of wood and connect to it to the face. This part is tricky. Definitely this wood is not going to be for tutorials. But the basswood is, yeah, it's good. No, it's going to be this kind of tribal mask. So subscribe to support my channel. My channel isn't just one time entertainment. So anytime there is a new design, a new thing that I carve, not always able to finish in one day, so follow subscribing, you can follow my carving progress. A Swiss pine pine. Um, it's common. I found out that it's common in Italy for carvers, but probably for big sculptures. That's why to make even smaller carvings in a softwood is a great challenge for me. And by the way, I like when someone is trying to thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much. That many people trying to guess what I'm carving. The face, telling some characters names that I even don't know sometimes. Oh, this grain is, no matter if the wood is soft, the grain is tricky. looks like Nixon. I even don't remember his face at almost. Thank you, Andrew. And yeah, I try to, let's say this is tutorial for myself. Tutorial how to carve a soft wood. Because if I want to make something detailed with softwood, I should carving much bigger sculptures. But my style, my art is to carving pieces, art in miniatures. So yeah, this isn't miniature um, like pendants. Most of my work are little pendants, necklaces. This one I just finished yesterday, Grim Man. This took me 2 or 3 days of work. But this is walnut wood. I can do something like this more realistic in walnut wood, which is much more harder. Oh, thank you. Thank you who subscribed. Tap to the button, follow my carving progress. Anytime I'm trying to bring something new. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing. Let's say I'm new on YouTube. I mean, I posted shorts months ago, but yeah, I'm in trouble with this softwood, really. I subscribed to no, I used this channel months ago, posting some shorts, but I'm carving in a live stream just since almost 1 month. Yeah, I like when people can follow my work in life. It's much different. You know, I always had some trouble with noses. Now, as I improved my nose carving technique, I'm having troubles with this softwood. Because the grain is, well, it's tricky. I don't know, this time I don't like this nose, but I'm trying to do my best to fix it. Okay, let's change strategy. Anyway, it's not a realistic nose, so I can do it this way, not curved. When I'm going to do oh when I'm going to do some realistic work, then I need to make curved details. But here it's different with this sticky mask. Um, oh, I skipped a comment, sorry. Vodka? Oh, not. I don't like it. Why? In Italy, I drink wine. Sometimes even it's relaxing carving after wine, but I can drink too much because I have knife in my hand. I'm glad you appreciate. Okay, now it's much more better. I just needed to find some way how to carve and try to break this difficulty of this grain, because yeah, the wood is soft, but this is difficult part when it's soft and you want to make something detailed. Well, let's say I'm not good at drawing, I'm not good at painting, but I always appreciate to watch even paintings. But yeah, I do my wood job and leave the painting to other artists and just enjoy it. So I'm glad that there are even people enjoying wood carving, even if of course not everyone is carving. Fortunately, I don't need to make it perfect anatomy because this is a tiki mask, not a realistic face wood spirit as I did these days. In olive wood, in apple wood. But the difference is that the face is much more smaller, but I couldn't even do this dimension of face in this wood. I don't know if it's possible, but I know that there are some limits, even in wood carving. No matter that I'm trying to break some limits, but there are some limits. But I always love it to transform little pieces in something detailed and push my limits. That's why I'm carving small pieces, especially Jeverly. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much. But from one side it's very relaxing to carve soft wood. Bigger pieces like this in soft wood. Relaxing and also satisfying. Subscribe to support and follow my work. Soon I'll be able to for monetization, so I'm planning some membership and planning some tutorials. Of course, I made some little tutorials in for public audience, but also create a membership for some detailed tutorials to have access to detailed tutorials. And I'm already thinking what to carve. Probably I start from faces. Yeah, subscribe, thank you. You know, it's not easy with videos or with shorts, so if I'll be able to for monetization soon is thanks to live stream for many hours, be in the live streaming. That's why I'm doing these those bigger sculptures, because you know usually I carve Jeverly, but not everyone is carving Jewelry, so if I make a tutorial to someone who carves bigger stuff, isn't a good idea. So I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Oh, this grain is crazy. Soft but crazy. I also was planning to carve some animals, not only like this, and sometimes I'll carve especially some wolf, foxes. Well, I use sandpaper for sharpening my tools. I do it often because to carving small detailed jewelry I use these Codega Italian tools, and the blade is very thin and is consuming, so often I use sandpaper and to make them sharpen, but they're going to consume. Like this one is my first model of this one. It's very much different. But when I'm waiting new tools from FlexCut, and there are different knife, and I'll use the stone sharpening. But yeah, I never use electric tools for sharpening. some little details I need to carve very slowly because it's enough some more pressure and it's going to break this soft wood. Yeah, for those with bigger blade I use the stone. Of course, I tried to make it cleaner later, but now I'm just still carving the shape. Hi, hello. You know, in this case, when I have difficulty with this softwood tricky grain, but no matter the result, but I'm going to end it just to test to see if I can use this wood for such details. Hello. Hi, hello. Thanks. This is already second day. Like yesterday, I'm carving some soft wood, some relaxing sounds, but tomorrow or when next live I wanted to make something more serious, more complicated, and or maybe finish this one. I still don't know if I'll be able. For what exactly? For sculptures, you mean, or because yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you are right. To make such sculptures, I should make something bigger, but more time I take to even to a small sculpture and make it very detailed, then yes, I can even value than for the time I take. No matter if I'm not doing, for example, I don't know, 1 meter of sculpture. These are my carvings, like 1 inch of pendants, some bigger sculptures like 4, 3, 4, 5 inches, not more. Well, of course, my time is precious, so the time is precious thing. This one I'm making with closed eyes because it's really no, okay. Something like this. just finish ice and we'll continue the month tomorrow. Isn't a thing to be finished in some hour. So well, also Jewelry, because sometimes if I would if I want to make something simple, I take 1 hour, 2 hours, and but when I want to make something detailed, then I can even take days. Some pendants I make even in 1 week. Like this one in olive wood that I made 1 year ago. This is almost 1 week of work. 1 inch of pendant. Just to create the transparent cloth with the body and with little tools. It's something that needs a lot of time, even for a small necklace. And here, as the wood is soft, I just decided to make a simple style of tiki mask. Hey, hello. Now it's 6 and p.m. after 6 p.m. So it's going to be less light and I only work with daylight. But of course, something bigger, I was thinking to make some live in the evening sometimes. Just to relax, but especially if the tiled things I need only daylight. So I'll continue to carve this tiki mask tomorrow. Continue this, let's say, soft wood tutorials for myself about soft wood. Thank you so much. This is Swiss pine. It's a very soft wood. It's just a test. That's why I choose the tiki mask design, because, well, even basswood is soft, but I couldn't do something like this in basswood, in this wood. And if you give me a second, I show you the happy design of Wood Spirit I finished with basswood today. Here it is. This is basswood, like this one, and this color is after wood finishing. I carved it live some week ago, and finally today I completed the. This is like a happy expression of wood spirit, like inside a tree. So I make this wooden bark effect. And this one, even if the wood is soft, I make it. I made it realistic. This is going to be like the decoration. And if it will be even a little bit darker after more oil finishing. So yeah, here it's almost 7 p.m. so the light isn't so good. I'm going to continue it tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Subscribe, support my channel to follow all my progress. This one you can see the short of this one when I finished this part. Is also on my website already. And see you tomorrow with this one. Subscribe and have a nice evening or day. Yeah, thank you. Dating. So have a nice day and goodbye. Thank you.